Yo, I'm Prime, and this is the Prime Cut. So after a fantastic Sunday of football, I mean, some people are calling it the greatest sports Sunday of the year when we have the AFC and the NFC championship. But right now, after both of those games, we still got a bunch of people crying. We got people crying about an interception. We got people crying about pass interference. We got people crying about roughing the quarterback. We got refs crying, coaches crying, players crying. You know what? Stop your crying, all right? All right? There's no crying in football, and there's been way too many of it as of late. Too much of it. But nonetheless, let's see. The Saints, we'll start there. The Saints are crying because, man, they feel that they got robbed, that pass interference call. Oh, my gosh, how could they miss that? It's egregious. Man, we need to change the rules right now. Nah, man. Drew Brees still had a chance to win that game. Still threw that interception in overtime. What's up, Merlin? Anyway, it's my cat. Anyway, but, yeah, Drew Brees still threw they still had chances to win, and they didn't come through. And, of course, on the other side, people were like, man, Patrick Mahomes didn't even touch the ball. It went to overtime. They called a roughing the quarterback on Kansas City that didn't even really happen. You know what? They had plenty of chances to win that game in regulation. I mean, having battled back all the way, I mean, you got to overtime. Now, that's one thing I will say. With overtime, the overtime rule should be changed. I'm sorry, it should just be a full quarter of football. One extra quarter. This whole 3 points, 7 points. If you get the 7, then you're done. If you get the 3, they get a chance. No, I mean, that's no good. I mean, that's worse than college, setting it up at the 20 and just going, you know. No. It's the professional football league, National Football League. What they need to do is play a full quarter, a full extra period of football, you know. And then after that, we can figure out who's the winner, you know. That gives both teams a chance to handle the ball if in some case it works out that way. If it doesn't, you know, then so be it, but at least there was a shot. I mean, if two teams battle it out all the way to the end of the game and are tied at the end of that game, one drive should not necessarily decide it once they go into overtime. So that's just my opinion. Now, in terms of all those missed calls, now, I mean, I think there is a solution, and that is they should actually look at being able to review all the calls on the field. They do it up in Canada. Now, that's no reason to do anything, but it's true. I mean, you get the same number of timeouts, you get a couple of challenges, and if you use them up, you use them up. You know, but then again, that means if there's some form of penalty, you can take a look at it. That would alleviate the pass interference. That would also get rid of that ghost roughing the quarterback. You know, and the funny part is in that Kansas City New England game, the same thing happened to Patrick Mahomes, and they didn't call it. And he said he got roughed, but no, it was just close. And then the same thing happens to Tom Brady, and it was just close, but they call it. So whatever. All right. You know, I just have one more mantra coming out of this, coming out after the championship weekend, and that is I will not bet against Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. I will not bet against Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. All right, well, anyway, that is the Prime Cut. See me next time when I tell you how Tom Brady is a system quarterback. Prime's out.